Hi there, it's Claire from Clairified Creations. Welcome to the first day of orientation for my new job. If you guys are new around here, I am now an oncology nurse, which it is so real just sitting here in the parking lot. I've taken a little over a month off of work and oh my goodness, you guys, I am so ready to get back to work. I have felt so lazy and I'm ready to join back in with the rest of the world, have a job, have something to do with my life, find a little bit more purpose than just sitting there all day and basically doing nothing. My day starts this morning at 8:15. This is day one of 2 orientation days. I have orientation today and tomorrow all day, and then on Wednesday I have a charting class, but that's going to be a virtual one, so I'll get to be home for that. Thursday, Friday, I have no idea what I'm doing. I might be going to my oncology clinic, but we'll see what they say. I still have not received an email for that, but I'm kind of nervous, you guys, and it's just probably gonna be lectures. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I think it's probably because I am in a new state. I moved from Tennessee, living here by myself, and this is all so crazy. I have done something similar to this before with any nursing job. They have a big orientation with everybody and then they break you out and you go to your locations. Since I have a couple more minutes before I'm gonna go in, I thought I would share with you all something that my Grumpy sent me, and that's my grandpa. I just call him Grumpy because it's a fun nickname we have. Last night he said, good night, a nurse is in my sight and I know she will be all right, and he sent a little heart emoji. And this morning he said, get up, you sleepyhead, there are some sick people that need their meds. It's so funny. Currently on my lunch break, and I'm getting ready to go back in just a minute or two, but I thought I would pop in here and just say how it's going. Going well, but a little bit boring like I expected. It's kind of just been lectures, policies, hand hygiene, falls prevention, all of those things that is basically common sense, but they still make them seem like they're not common sense, which is crazy. But we played a game of Kahoot. Our team came in last place because we weren't fast enough at getting the answers in. I felt like we were, but one of our team members hit the wrong button, which is completely okay, but it knocked us down to 6th place, so we did not win the Kahoot. Have had about 45 minutes for lunch, and now the rest of it, I think it's going to be more hands-on, so I'll let you know how that portion goes. Hi guys, I just got back from work, and I stopped at the grocery store, so I'm going to give you all a very quick grocery store haul. Some bananas, and this is for banana bread. I really like banana bread, and I've kind of been wanting it, so I got some yellow bananas on sale for this whole pack was 44 cents, which is not too bad. And I got some carrots for some pot roast later this week because I went ahead and made it and froze it but forgot the carrots, so I figured I'd just pick some up and throw them in there. Chocolate chips just to have on hand for baking. And Tillamook salted caramel pretzel ice cream. This is a limited time flavor and it was on sale for $5, so I thought, yes, that's a good deal. So it's salted vanilla ice cream with chocolatey covered pretzel bits and a ribbon of caramel. Look how good that looks. I love Tillamook and I'm really excited to try this. I'm gonna put this in the freezer. I will talk to you all a little bit later. I'm gonna try and make myself dinner. Probably gonna be pancakes because I have nothing thought out. Good morning, it is day 2 and I really never did update you all yesterday, so I'm gonna give a very quick recap because there really wasn't much to talk about or show you guys. The rest of the afternoon was 2.5 hours of lecture. They had us practice a blood draw on a simulated arm, but it didn't give blood back or anything. It was, you stick the arm and it said, good job. And lastly, we did computer training, which is so boring. If you know, then you know the pain of running through all these computer modules. I don't really know who ever reads them, to be honest. I never read them. I was mostly just taking the test if I could and not read them. and then just move on to the next one because it is so tedious and it takes so much time out of your day. Back here, I really don't know what I'm doing because yesterday they were very weird about telling us what we would be doing. She said, does everyone know what they're doing tomorrow? We all said no. She said, you're gonna come here, check in, sign in, and that's all I can tell you. I said, what? That's so weird. Anyways, yeah, I had dinner last night with Nate. We had pumpkin pancakes. They were surprisingly good, a little bit uneven in terms of, I had some really thick pancakes and then some really thin ones. It was a little bit crazy. Just kind of hung out and ate dinner, and I had a cozy night in. Really didn't do much. I went to bed at 9:30 because I was so tired because I only got 6.5 hours of sleep that night before, but tonight, feeling much more well rested, but not quite ready to just sit all day. We'll see. Maybe I won't be sitting. I'll keep you updated on that. Hi guys, I am once again back at my apartment. Did not film during lunch because it really wasn't that long. It was really only about 30-ish minutes by the time I got there, and just kind of wanted to eat and talk to my family. You're getting the full-on update right now. Oh my goodness, what a boring, boring day. It wouldn't be so bad if there weren't so many, and I mean so many computer modules. It's crazy. They make you want to just throw your computer at the wall, and I contemplated that, but then I thought, probably not a good first impression to make as a brand new employee. The beginning portion of my day, they did like a little lecture, just kind of more focused on infections and central lines and things like that. And then afterwards, we had to take a test, which I was not prepared for. We had to do a dosage calc test, and for all of you nurses out there, I'm sure that every nurse has to take one if you work at a hospital or any type of clinic. You're required to take a math test, and I just kind of forgot about that. And so they told us that if you did not make an 84 or above, you had to come back in on Thursday, do a remediation class, and it would have been a whole thing. So I thought, you know, I definitely don't want to come back here. So I'm going to try and shoot for above an 84. And I click on the test. You guys, there's 42 questions. I was thinking it would be a 10 question thing. No, it was 42. And it wasn't even all just math. It was not that much math, but a lot of drug questions and contraindications, patient education. So definitely they said use your resources, and I sure did. And I made a 95%, so that is good. I don't have to return back. They also had us do a heart rhythms test, and personally I have never been trained in any type of cardiac heart rhythm monitoring. I do know the basics because of nursing school, but I'm serious when I'm just saying the bare basics. I know maybe 8 different rhythms and what they look like, and aside from that, I'm pretty clueless. The book they had us test from, there was over 130 rhythms in there, and the test randomly selects 40 of them, and you have to say what they are and what the PR interval is, what kind of heart block. Is it a Mobitz 1, Mobitz 2, Mobitz 2 Winky block, all of that. I know, it sounds crazy, doesn't it? And I thought, okay, maybe I can do this. Maybe I know enough from nursing school. I did not know enough from nursing school. It was so bad. I knew the first 5 questions, and then after that it started getting hard, and then all the different types of bundle blunt branch, and just some of them it was idioventricular junctional. I have never heard of that ever. I thought maybe that's it, so I clicked it. Halfway through the test, I just kind of started laughing at myself because it was ridiculous how little I actually knew. Click submit. I definitely got a 48%, which means I have to take the class, which I'm really not mad about at all. I really didn't expect to pass it because I've never had any type of certification or training in that area. So kind of excited to be able to do better on that. So I will be enrolled in a heart rhythm class and get heart rhythm certified. In the afternoon, we practiced IB skills. We didn't actually insert them. They were just kind of in a mannequin and you threaded the needle. They have a different IB than I'm used to, so that's gonna be a little bit of an adjustment, but hopefully a good one because it kind of is more streamlined, but more steps in the beginning, if you know what I mean. Also did some training on central line dressing changes, cap changes, which will be very helpful. Practiced port accessing and deaccessing. Also gonna be very good to know, especially since I'm going into oncology world. There's gonna be a lot of central lines, PICC lines, ports, Broviacs, I'm sure. So it's exciting, but very eye-opening to how little I know. Anyways, I'm gonna probably eat dinner and have some chicken tortilla soup from the week before that I made. It's defrosted in the fridge. And I'm gonna continue it tomorrow too, because I have virtual training for our charting system that we use, and that's from 8 to 4, but at least I get to be here in pajama pants. I think I'm gonna wear my scrub top because you never know, they might have us turn our cameras on, which I kind of would expect since we're gonna hopefully get paid for it. I think we should be getting paid for it. I'll be comfy and all snuggled up on the couch and doing my training, so I'll just kind of update you because, let's be honest, I need someone to talk to because not much other interaction. Hey guys, good morning. It's day 3 of orientation and I am sitting on the couch with my computer and Christmas tree. I am definitely all snuggled up because you see the scrubs on top looking professional. What you don't see is the Christmas pajamas. I did not want to get up this morning at all. I kind of avoided my alarm for about 5-ish minutes and I thought, yep, I need to do it, otherwise it's just not gonna happen, and it needs to happen. That's the thing about being an adult. You really can't not do things sometimes. As a kid, you can kind of push things off, but real adult responsibilities here. I'm kind of expecting it to be a lot of information thrown at me because I have never used this charting system. I come from a hospital that used a completely different one from anyone. I've never heard of what we used to use. We will see. I don't know, I've heard really good things about this particular one. Little update, we're currently on a break. It is 10 o'clock. Been learning how to room a patient and put them in a room using the charting system, how to put in allergies, medications. Going pretty well. It's gonna be such a long day. We're only 2 hours in, you guys. Oh my goodness. I could really like it to be done. It's just information overload. I don't know, I wish that I could just learn on the job instead of going through this. I get why you have to, but I feel like you just don't retain all of this information all in one day. But maybe it is a good thing to just go ahead and get exposed to it and practice first before, you know, going to your job and actually documenting. Hey guys, it's officially lunchtime and I'm making some biryani inspired Instapot beef. And I went ahead and marinated everything yesterday. Just put the rice cooker on. Hopefully it'll be done by lunchtime because my lunch is only 45 minutes and we're 5 minutes into the break. So should be good though. And then got my Instapot and this really yummy looking Indian beef. I love this meal so much. It's super easy, yummy. Indian food is the way to my heart. So let's go ahead and put this in and I will show you all what it looks like at the end. Rice update, it was bubbling earlier, but it kind of stopped and I kind of panicked and called my mom. She said it's normal for rice to bubble. Look kind of soapy though. And over here, the smell, oh my goodness. Smelling really, really yummy. Some not so amazing news. I have to get back on to my class in 2 minutes. The Instapot has 8 minutes left, which was not the plan. So I'm gonna try and be just putting it on the plate when I'm doing class. Fingers crossed that'll work, because I do actually have to pay attention because it's very interactive and you can't miss steps, otherwise you have no idea what you're doing. The rice is, it's okay. It's not amazing though, because I think it's just too wet. I might have added a little bit too much chicken stock, but it said to add 3 cups for 2 cups of rice, and I did about 2.5 because I thought that was a lot. So I know for next time. Anyways, I'm gonna hop on class and I will try and get a little clip of what it looks like and let you know how it is. Update you guys, I managed to eat during the lecture and catch pretty much most of it, and I did the exercise after she got done talking. I did get it okay. But honestly, the Indian was not that great. I mean, it was okay-ish good. The meat was tough and the rice was wet because it wasn't, I don't know, there was too much liquid in it. A little bit of a disappointment there. It smelled great, it looked great, but then when I tasted it, it was not great. Definitely not my mom's Indian, unfortunately, but you know what? We can only get better from here. It was a learning experience. I think I'm gonna maybe increase the time, or maybe the meat I got was just tough because I did it twice, so, and I practiced with my mom and it was normally good for being it twice. Maybe 3 times was the charm. I'm gonna finish with class and I will talk to you after. You guys, we made it through training together. It is actually a little bit before 3 p.m., which is perfect because it's nice to get off early. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you stick around for tomorrow's vlog. It's going to be my first day as an oncology nurse, and that is exciting. So if you want to see that, click subscribe, and I will have that vlog up pretty soon. Bye!